Jin Young Ko, the overnight leader, working on a string of 16 straight rounds in the 60s, an all-time LPGA Tour record. Back-to-back three-putt bogeys early in the round.
This was spectacular in a really, really challenging position. Just released down perfectly.
Well, with her, it's almost all skill, isn't it? And this is for birdie, but not up and down.
And now it's coming back in.
It probably feels about 15 degrees cooler than it did at this point yesterday.
Doesn't like that one, and that's not going to get up the slope.
Nope.
So it's going to leave a tough putt with the ridge to contend with.
As it makes its final turn to the hole.
Good try. She made those back-to-back bogeys at 2 and 3. United States Marine Corps here all week from various units based at Camp Pendleton. They are tending the flag as Ko just taps that in for her par.
Bit of a tricky driving hole, with it being such a sharp dogleg left. You really have to pick how much you want to take off on the corner and then stop it before it runs through the other side.
Karen, only half the field hitting this fairway today.
It's just a tough angle, Morgan, isn't it?
About that.
Dead straight, which kind of is a patented shot.
Yeah.
Looked like she tried to get underneath that one a little bit. I think she tried to help that one up in the air a bit more than she needed to. And use the slope on the green as well.
So she's gotten herself back into position, and that for Jin Young for birdie. I mean, anytime she misses at this point, we're shocked.
I couldn't tell if that just wiggled right or drifted right on her, a misread. She's a very, very straight ball flight. That's why I think she can play any course on tour. They all suit her eye. Just not enough club.
Nope. Oh, is this any good?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That was fantastic, Karen. That's such a tricky shot.
That straight ball flight just enables her to pick her targets and stick to them.
Oh, boy, Grant.
That was a snap hook for Jin Young.
40, 50
Jill,
feet of curve.
Jill,
Yeah.
I'll get that. You get your stuff.
And then you know what? It's just fine.
Right.
Yeah, she only missed one green, Karen. Has missed a few more today. I believe has missed about 6 greens. Just not quite as sharp with her ball striking as we've seen from her lately.
No, you have to wonder if she's thinking about all the records that she's setting.
Well, she said it yesterday in her press conference that she was thinking about it,
yeah,
which surprised me.
And her putting, you know, it's not bad, but it's not good. At 16 straight rounds in the 60s. I'd say it's pretty good. That's going to be just fine. Yep.
But as soon as that ball gets up in the air, it can be hit by that wind. And on this angle that the players, because they've made that turn on this dogleg, they're coming back into the wind. That'll do.
That's hard to do, to leave it above the false front but below the flag. That's the best place to putt from on this green.
She's beating Annika Sorenstam in those categories. I mean, it's just off the charts good. Oh.
Yeah, it's been, you know, it's been a little bit sporadic, her play, especially over the last year and a half, because she went back to the back to Korea and then didn't reappear until late in the season.
This is high. It's good line. There you go.
All right, well, that could be the first of the 3 that she needs.
Now she firmed that one in there.
Just curls in, and she even looks quizzically. So her 3rd birdie of the day. Back-to-back 3 putts at 2 and 3.
Definitely we have some seriously high standards when we talk about Jin Young Ko these days, and that's going to be another fairway hit.
By the way, the scoring average is over par today. We should mention that. And she's 1 under.
And she's going to drive it all the way down almost to that path that we were just talking about. That's in really good shape.
It's almost close to an area that has been marked for relief, but she's not quite in it. You can see there was a big puff of sand popped up with that.
So going to stop.
Tom, right when we're talking about the greens not being very firm, that one takes a huge bounce. That might have been just a little bit of a result of the lie.
Is going to break to the right. She also feels really motivated right now. She was saying that she has her parents here and is very much enjoying having them around. And she says that her mum works so hard to make sure that she has an easy life, that she feels like she needs to repay her by playing well. But it's much more pleasant than it was when the players made the turn.
Well, we've seen her with a couple of bending tee shots, unusual, and that's no good, is it?
It looked like the club maybe turned it over just a hair there, or the rough, excuse me, Karen, turned the club over just a fraction.
Job in hand, make this.
Unusually tentative there.
Okay, can she finish birdie and extend the streak of rounds in the 60s?
This tee box up just a little bit today, giving the players a smidge of a chance if you catch a really good one. This fairway has been running out a lot more than I've seen it in previous years.
Yeah, we've seen a few trundle down there.
Yeah, from 126 using a pitching wedge, and this is the walking announcer's dream, this hole, because players get to play live, clean and play, so I don't have to go and look at the likes. It's going to be perfect.
Ah, yes. That's a big part of the job, isn't it?
I think any time you can shoot under par in the afternoon around this golf course, I think you can pat yourself on the back, regardless of whether it's a sub 70 round or whether it's just under par in general. I think she's just more intent on winning, and I think that she'll be happy that one talk of a streak is finished, but she still will continue. I believe that one under the under par rounds, that was a decent drive and puts her in a good shape.
Ooh.
He's helped her a lot on the golf course through this incredible streak of play.
And this is a good looking shot. A little bit left of the flag though.
Oh, she scared it right at it.
She was trying.
And had to have gone in. So the streak will end of rounds in the 60s. Well, she'll look back at holes 2 and 3 when she 3-putted both for bogey. 2 over through 3 holes today. This for a round of 71. One streak ends, another continues. 32 consecutive rounds under par for Jin Young Ko.